What is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Ultimate Smash Bros. DLC tournament. So very simple. If you're stumbling across this, wondering what this is, pretty simple. A few rules for you to follow. So this is a tournament that me and my community put together, and it's just for fun, so don't take it too seriously, alright? I want to stress that. Don't take it too seriously. But it's a tournament, like I said, we put together 72 characters. Less now because a few have been eliminated, but we put them into this tournament form, and then each day on my channel, except for Sundays, I will upload one of these matchups from the tournament, and then we kind of discuss the two characters that are in the matchup, kind of maybe give some points why they might make sense, and then we vote down in the comments. And how do you vote? Very simple, just type the name of your answer for one of the two characters that are in the matchup. And today's matchup is, I believe, Kos-Mos from the Xenosaga series taking on Pauline from the Mario series. So you tell me your answer down in the comments. Simply type one of those two characters' names. You can vote for both. It is fine. Type both. That's totally fine. It's part of the rules. But you only get one vote. So I do check that just to let you guys know. But the rest of the rules, it's a double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times. So you lose once, you drop to the loser bracket. You lose a second time, then you're done. That's how double elimination works. If there's ever a tie in the voting, I'll flip a coin on camera. Best and fairest way to break the tie. And then each matchup, voting-wise, only lasts for 1 week. So if votes come in after that, they don't count. Pretty simple. So, yeah, with all that out of the way, let's go over the results from last week, which was Crash Bandicoot taking on Monokuma. And this was a pretty good one. In terms of how close it wasn't that close. So I will just say straight up, victims, I'm sorry. Didn't happen. Crash Bandicoot won. Crash ended up winning. I know victims, you're a big fan of Monokuma. It didn't happen this time, but Monokuma still had a pretty good showing in the tournament. I gotta say that, though. So, Monokuma only had 27 votes. Crash had 51, so Crash gets to move on for at least one more match, because, again, we're in the loser bracket, so you lose from here, you're done. So that means Monokuma lost, and Mono is done. Sorry, but that's just how it goes. I mean, ultimately, every character, except for one, will really lose the whole tournament. So anyway, that's the results. So we get to go to the matchup. Like I said, I think it's down here, right? Yes, game 93, Pauline against Kos-Mos. So let's jump into it. So who's up first? Kos-Mos? Yeah. All right. So Kos-Mos. Both these characters are female. So right up front, always room for more females. I will always say that. So Kos-Mos, she's been around in gaming for quite a while now. I think two, I guess they're kind of multiple points, but the first big point, Xenosaga is made by Bandai. Bandai is working on Smash Bros. A lot of people are expecting Bandai to get a rep in Smash Ultimate in the Fighter Pass. They got a lot of franchises to pick from. Xenosaga could make a lot of sense. Kos-Mos is a fan favorite character. Like I said, she's been around in gaming. It's not like she's just been in the Xenosaga series. She's crossed over, whether it was her character herself or maybe a costume for other games. Like, I know there was a costume for one of the Tales of games. I don't remember which one off the top of my head, but it was like a costume for one of the characters in the Tales of game. And then she was also a secret playable character in Soul Calibur 3. So that's already cool. She's already crossed over into a fighting game. Soul Calibur is still one of the bigger, more well-known fighting franchises. So crossing over to that, it's a pretty big accomplishment. I do gotta say, tip my hat on that one. So, yeah. So when you talk Kos-Mos, when you talk new Smash characters or a new Smash game, this is always one of those characters that gets thrown around. The name always comes up. Like I said, there's a lot of people that really do enjoy this character. People really are attached to the character, and I think she would actually make a pretty nice fit in the roster. I don't think she would kind of stand out like okay, you're in the roster, but you don't really fit here. You know, you're not gelling with the rest of the. I mean, like when you look at we'll take third party for example, because pretty much all Nintendo games, they pretty much just go together. But when you look at third party and you get like Mega Man and you have Sonic, and you're just like, hey, those just have the Nintendo feel kind of to them. They just fit right in with the roster. They're perfect, you know? Pac-Man as well. Ryu still can in a way, but again, nothing against these characters, but like Bayonetta and Snake, they just, to me, they just kind of like, all right, they're not quite smashy enough. They're still cool to have in the roster, don't get me wrong, but they just don't, I don't know, there's just something about it that's like, I kind of stand out a little bit. It's not like that they don't belong there, it's just, I don't know, it's like it's a sore thumb. It's just, I don't know. It's a weird topic. But going back, Kos-Mos, I think she definitely fits pretty well in the roster. So I like that. Plus, she's like, what's her character? She's like a armored robotic android something or another. So I mean, just think it like an android robot combat weapon thing. That's pretty dope. You got to admit, that's pretty dope. If you don't like that, then why not? We don't have anything like that in the roster right now. So I've always said this about other characters as well. If you bring something unique to the table, if you can bring something we don't really have in terms of a playable character, I welcome it, because the way that Smash is going, there's a lot of characters that are coming in, and there's a lot that are kind of like, all right, we've seen these moves before. Can we get something that's totally brand new? So it could happen. She definitely has that potential, and I like it. So yeah, I think, plus I already said that Bandai's a part of her games, and I definitely, personally, I think Bandai's getting a rep in Smash Ultimate in the Fighter Pass. Just depends on what franchise they end up going with, but I think Kos-Mos definitely was in consideration. I truly believe that. I do believe that. So let's talk about her opponent, though. Pauline. Pauline's a sort of a strange Mario character to pick. And what do I mean by that? Like, she was in like older Mario games. Wasn't it like Donkey Kong kidnapped her way back when? And it was all weird. And then like just kind of like dropped Pauline. She didn't do anything for like the longest time. And then, a few years ago, she really, came back strong in the Super Mario Odyssey games. She's playable in Mario Tennis Aces. She has her own spirit in Smash Ultimate, which is a legend spirit. So there's a lot that, like, Nintendo just seems to kind of be pushing her a bit more to audiences to, get her name out there. Because what is she? She's the mayor of New Donk City, so she's got a pretty decent role in that game. A lot of people were glad to see her back finally. Personally, when you talk Mario series, I think we all know where I stand. There's a different Mario character I'd much rather see. So when it comes to the Mario franchise overall, I think you could still pick from a big list of potential characters or enemies. Hey, we got Piranha Plant. So characters or enemies that you can make a very strong case for, and I think that could very well be deserving of a playable roster spot. So for me, Pauline is not really, she's not at the top of that Mario series list, and she's probably not even on my top 50 wanted characters. So I think you already know how I'm going to vote in this one, but she'd be, I don't know. How would you do her moveset? That's where I'm a bit stumped. I'm sure though, if anybody can come up with a moveset, it's Sakurai, right? He's a genius. Give him a little bit of time, he'll figure something out. So it kind of goes back to what was Nintendo's mindset when picking this DLC and all these fighters. What was the idea? Was it just going to be third party? So does that mean, obviously Pauline wouldn't have a chance, or will there be first party? Who knows? I don't think Pauline really has the best chance, especially for DLC for Smash Bros. I just don't think, I get Nintendo's been pushing her. I just don't think her name is big enough, if that makes sense, to draw in more audiences from, just wherever else, to be like, some casual person tunes in and goes, hey, the next character's getting revealed, and it's Pauline. Odds are casual people are going to be like, I don't know who that is, unless you recently played Mario Tennis and you unlocked her, or you got, far enough into Super Mario Odyssey or whatever it is. I don't know. She's just a weird sort of character. I don't think she's high on a Mario list. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just have a little bit tough time. I get there's a following. She won her first matchup, actually. Who did she beat? I want to find that out. Who did she beat? Pauline won her first match. I'm almost positive, right? Oh, where's Pauline? Pauline, I know she's here somewhere. She had to be in the tournament, right? There she go. Yeah, Pauline beat Shovel Knight in the first round, and then lost to Ryu Hayabusa. But you know, she is where she is at the point. Let's see. Did she just win her last? No, this is her next matchup. Okay, so right now she's 1-1. Again, keep in mind we're in the loser bracket, so whoever loses this is done. So get your votes in, you know, before next Wednesday, which is going to be what the 17th. So get your votes in before then. Otherwise, they don't count. Very simple. So I'll just tell you who I'm voting for. I'm going to go Kos-Mos. I like the idea. I like the way she could end up playing in Smash Bros. And I think she fits well in the roster as well. So I'm giving it a thumbs up. A definite vote for Kos-Mos in this one. So that's pretty much going to be it for this one. So let me know who you guys are going to vote for down in the comments. Again, either Pauline or Kos-Mos or both. Totally fine, but only one vote. But so that's it. So quick sneak peek for tomorrow. Let's see the matchup for tomorrow. Game 94. Ooh. Speaking of Mario characters, Paper Mario taking on Captain Toad. All right, we got some more Mario characters. That'll be nice. But that's tomorrow's matchup, and then the results for tomorrow. Game 88. Medusa and Velvet Crow. So I'm interested to see how that one plays out because Velvet Crow was the one that ended up replacing Erdrick, so let's see how Velvet Crow does in her first official match in the tournament. But that is going to be it for this one, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.